guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking the GR86 over to get a smog test. This car has a SPRINTEX Supercharger on it with all the factory emissions in place. This car is tuned on ECUTEK. We're going to go through the ECUTEK. We're going to show you guys exactly how that works and how you can check for not readies and all that stuff. Also super exciting, Caden is going to be actually driving this car today for the first time. He himself owns 2 BRZs, 1 FRS, a little bit more on that later. One's got a V8 swap, so stay tuned and let's have a fun time today, guys. You ready to go for a ride?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Give me the beans. That's the AWE, guys. It sounds really good. And we have all the other factory pipes. It's just super, super deep. And like you said, in the car, when you were hearing those sounds, you could not actually hear how deep this actually sounds. You need to get out and hear this, dude. You were talking about the exhaust.
The touring? Is that the touring or the track?
That's the touring.
That's loud.
Obnoxious, but it's a good sound. It's nice and deep without like a raspy sound.
And the fact that it still has the stock catalytic converters, I'm impressed. This is pretty sweet.
All right, let's go for a ride. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna connect to the ECUTEK. We're just gonna kind of check the sensors. You do need to drive the car to actually have it initialized, if you will. So you can check right here, OBD readiness. So everything's good. We got 2 question marks here, but as soon as we start driving, these things should go away. We shouldn't even go to try to test smog unless these are gone. Basically cycle the car, and it's going to check the evap system as well as the oxygen sensors. Both are actually plugged in. They're not defeated. They're not bypassed on the tune. So we should be like fine to pass all emissions since we've never pulled any defeat devices off the actual car itself.
Coming from a first gen BRZ owner, I really like the interior of the second gen. They've really tightened everything up.
Yeah, I like this little part. The radio is like just much better.
Yeah, it's better to look at. Yeah, I even like the controls
this
here.
Is cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. And is this the base model or is this the?
This is the base model.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So the BRZ we had was actually the upgraded. I don't remember what the BRZ called it.
With
like
the
premium
with the heated
so it had the
seats.
seats, it had the Alcantara and the seats and
Yeah,
stuff.
this one just has that.
It's for coins.
Yeah, but that's where the heated seats switches are, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised how well it grips up. I was expecting it to spin a lot more. How much power does this make? This makes 300?
350 on full E, and then like 300 on regular.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
91. What we did though is, if you go back and watch one of our other videos, that's why we bought the upper control arm. So we pushed the top of the suspension out to get the tires like as flat,
synced in.
Not as flat, but like you want as much tire patch on the ground as possible. You don't want a cambered car; you're gonna spin a lot more.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's
so,
true.
So we actually dial it in, and then we have a pretty decent tires.
How much camber are you pushing? Are you?
It's like flat. It's like 0-ish.
Oh, 0. Okay.
So it's kind of 0, and then if you think about it, when the car actually dips, it actually goes in a little bit more. So we actually might be actually a negative 0.05. Hey, let's pull over. Let me let you drive this thing. I want to get your feedback. I want to get a comparison because I've never been in the V8. So one of his cars is the V8 BRZ, guys.
Yeah, what I'll have to bring that by and I'll give you a ride in it. First impressions just from riding in it, I really like how it feels. Like, it's noticeably more powerful than stock, obviously, but it's not enough to where it's dangerous.
Super linear.
Yeah, it's linear.
We did a comparison video. Jared drove this and the Harup, and like they feel a lot different between the 2 kits. The Harup pulls harder up top than this does. This has more like low end torque, like boom.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
It's a harder hit than this one. All right. I don't even know how this kid drives yet.
Want to go do donuts? Is this stock clutch?
Stock clutch.
Wow, I'm kind
So
of
it holds
surprised.
up. It's actually stock fuel pump too.
Okay.
So it wasn't like limited. The pump in the GR86 is actually a little bit beefier. so it didn't have a limitation. It was on the dyno. So guys, we wanted to give you like a first impression. Caden's new on our team. He hasn't driven the car. He wasn't there when we did the blower install or anything. He has a couple cars, like I said. He's got a stock BRZ, he's got a BRZ with a V8 swap, and he's got an FRS that he's working on right now. Anyways, so meet Caden. He's gonna be doing some more stuff with us. You'll see a lot of his videos behind the scenes and whatnot, so. What about your silver BRZ? That's just base bone stock.
That has an
intake exhaust.
That's intake exhaust, yeah, just OFT tune. I love the steering wheel, it's so tiny.
Yeah. Biker.
Yeah, very linear.
Feels good though.
It feels really good.
Not as obnoxious as the V8.
The V8 is completely just in your face. It's kind of unbearable, but this is nice. The power's good, feels good, doesn't bog. I have driven a second gen before, and just first impressions from the stock form compared to my first gen on E85 with headers, I could tell the power difference stock compared to that was way different.
Yeah, the 24 is a totally different motor.
Like there was no torque dip, but this is like, if you're itching for more power, stock form, this I think you'll be content with. Yeah, this feels really good. I like this. Twin screws.
Miles per gallon.
I think for my taste, I need headers. Make it a little bit more.
You don't need headers. You need a header. Car has one header, dude. It's one manifold. Wow, just the thing since the beginning of this car, everyone calls it headers.
Yeah, that's true. I think for my taste, I think it needs to be a little louder. I like having obnoxious cars.
I don't think it's like super like, I mean, you can definitely hear it. I think there's more dampening inside here, so you don't have that drone that you're hearing.
That's true.
But from outside, like, you know, like, it's loud.
It's still very daily drivable. I don't see any problems with you wanting to daily drive a Supercharged GR.
People don't know this yet, but I'll tell them now that we're going to be pulling the Supercharger off soon. And
probably going to be playing around with some other forced induction kits.
Yeah, we're going to check it out and kind of guinea pig some stuff.
Yeah, but we'll do a video. I'll have Jarek do a full breakdown of everything that we've done with the car until we start changing things up. So, second gear pull.
Don't forget, we got good brakes on here too.
Yeah, the brakes feel great. The EBCs, they bite.
Any final words?
No.
That's pretty boring, bro.
I mean, I think all in all, like first impressions, I like the car. It feels great.
Yeah, like right now you're in 6th?
Yeah, 6th.
He's just like chilling. This cool thing has got a little bit of power.
Pops a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you guys on the next video, and expect a lot more content to be coming out on a weekly basis. I know we were gone for a little bit. Yeah, we'll explain some of that in the next videos. Thanks, guys.
Huh?